What's up YouTube, Dead Drug here. I want to do a video today. Just a discussion video, but first off, I have some really big plans coming, probably next week-ish, sometime. Anyway, I have some big plans for some more content and whatnot. But so I haven't really decided how I'm doing everything yet, but that's what it's gonna be like. But today I want to talk about, there's been like lots of talk, I've seen lots of videos about it, about instead of a ban list, if we just got carded radas. If you guys don't know what a rada is, it just means, if, for example, crush card virus. I have the old one here somewhere, but regardless, they changed what it does. They changed the text on it, came up with a new printing of it, and one thing. And people are saying, well, instead of getting a ban list, what if we just got radas, and had no limited, no ban, nothing like that, just errata cards to make them more fair, whatnot. And in my opinion, this would not work. It's just something like would be too difficult. Like, personally, I don't even know what the crush card. I have the old version. I have no clue what the new one does, really. I know it's not as good, not even close to as good. Maybe it kind of sucks now. But they've been doing this with these cards, and personally, I just don't think it's the right way we could go about Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, it makes sense, so we don't have a ban list. It brings more appeal to the game, but like, things would just get confusing. Like, imagine, like, they wouldn't be able to limit Graph. Graph is a card that searches from deck. What are they gonna do? Like, to me, that's just something that couldn't happen. Like, another thing I want to talk about in this video too, is people saying, what if they just banned, and like, they didn't have limited or semi-limited, they just banned, or is that 3? And it would get rid of a lot of cards. But once again, I'll go to that same example, Graph. You can't have Graph at 3, but if you ban Graph, that's just not even right. Like, I think Graph is fine at 1. I don't know. To me, it's not quite right. And there just be like so many decks that could get hurt from this, and a lot of decks that could benefit. So personally, I just don't think those are the right ways to go. I think that what we have as a ban list is probably what we've got to work with. I don't think it's ever going to change anyway. If it did, then who knows? But like, it just wouldn't work, in my opinion. What are they going to do? Like, in Cosmos, are they going to ban a Dark Destroyer or keep it a 3? Or ban Tin Cans, keep it a 3? Like, it would hit a deck so hard. And like, one thing they do in the game right now is they don't just flat out kill a deck. That's one big thing. They don't flat out kill the deck. They'll gradually make it powered down, and then power creep will just affect it anyway. But like, if they just like straight out ban decks and didn't let them get like when they're just doing too much, I think that would actually hurt the game more than it could help the game, because like, people would invest and then they would get destroyed. And once their deck gets just completely shit on, they're just like, well, what's the point? Like, what's the point? I have to build a whole new deck again. I don't have a deck to play at locals or at this regional or whatever, unless I build it and invest more money into the game. So I personally, I think it would be bad, because like I said, it would just, a new deck comes out, they come out with a ban list. I think they have to have a scheduled ban list. Like, what's happening right now is just not working. The 6-month period was great, in my opinion. I like the 6-month period, but with the amount of power creep they've added into the game in the last 2 years, pretty much since the start of XYZs, they need a 3-month, every 3 months, honestly, in my opinion, every 3 months, and get 4 ban lists a year. Because like, honestly, every 6 months, like, we would get like a format that's just like, kind of like our Shadal's, like we already had anyway. Like, Shadal's just like consistently top through like 6 months. Like, they top for like such a long time, and that deck was good for such a long time because it just wasn't hit. Same with BA. I mean, BA is still freaking topping right now. I mean, that's just how it is. But we need a ban list every 3 months, a scheduled time though, because right now they're just kind of saying, hey, whenever we feel like it, we're gonna do a list, and it's just like, well, that affects a lot of players. That throws a lot of players they don't want to play. They don't want to play because they're like, well, we don't know when the ban list is gonna come out. They come up with an adjusted list, and he's just like, it's just like, I don't know. Personally, I think it's a wrong decision. What we have right now is not good enough. Changing it up that much isn't good either. I think we got to keep it gradually the same. Get ban list every 3 months instead of something just whenever, like whatever. That's just not good enough. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think needs to happen. Comment, like, subscribe. We'll talk to you later.